Here we go again. I'm going to get a few people in here and then we're going to get started. Three. As soon as I get 20 people in here or more, we can get started. 5. Bob Jean, Mr. Jinx, Robin, Thomas Smith Jr., what up? Libra Queen. Oh, all these are members now. Thomas Smith Jr. and Libra Queen. Lucky Lefty is a member. Sharice, a.k.a. Mom. Yo, Sharice lost her father and she here with us today. Sharice, can't do that to me, man. Really appreciate you, babe, for even being here on my show. You know, today, once you told me you lost your father, that shit hit home with me. You know, we all lose people in our lives. I lost my brother, my sister, my mother, and my father. My mother and my father about 6 months apart. That was crazy. It's rough for me today because today is CHAZ's birthday. And I was thinking about him when you said that you lost your father. And then I mentioned it on my show. I was thinking about CHAZ Williams. CHAZ Williams from BLACKHAND. His birthday is today also. I used to tease him that him and Puff's birthday was on the same day. But everybody know what kind of man CHAZ was. CHAZ Williams. He saved a whole lot of New York rappers. He saved a whole lot of people. He even changed some ways that things were happening in the prison system, along with Tupac Shakur's father. They were first cousins. So when you had lost your father, it reminded me of CHAZ, who was like a big brother to me, a mentor. So, and today is his birthday. So I still want to thank everybody for going out and get this. And I'm going to get into some shit today and some real rap about a lot of things. I'm going to change the title because I'm going to tell y'all a story that nobody knows. And I don't want to put too much stuff out there because I want y'all to read it in the book in the way that I write. I want to make it entertaining in the book. Nikki, New York, you love me on Storm interview? Storm was a good dude. Sharice, a.k.a. Thank you, Mom. Deacon's daughter's in here too, Bigum? I ain't see Deacon's daughter. Oh, I see her now. Hi, Deacon's daughter. She put Deacon, hold up. You ain't gonna have to rev after me, putting all them damn hearts up there, Deacon's daughter. Listen, let me say this right here. I want to give a shout out to the people who been working my shows for the last couple of years. Deacon's daughter. Thank you, Mom. We talk behind the scene, and I appreciate, you know, what I learned from you and what you have taught me. Bigum, you know we talk behind the scenes too, brother. And thank you for being out here supporting me. Reggie, where you at? Reggie Roberts, thank you, brother. Dragon Master, thank you, brother. I appreciate all that y'all have done. And I also appreciate the doctor. She came louder, but Doc be doing her thing. You know, Doc helped me put this book together. And I wrote the whole book. She read it. She had another doctor read it. And they said it was excellent writing. And she knew I wrote it, but the other doctor was like, yo, who wrote this book? And she said he did. The other doctor even said, and I think her name was Nancy, said, yo, he's an excellent writer. You know, he could tell a great story. Had her crying in the whole 9 yards. So I appreciate Dr. DaCosta. I think she goes by another name that I just found out. Leisha Boo. What doctor doing behind the scenes? Anyway, I appreciated what she did right here. If I made a mistake earlier, if you didn't hear it right, I was saying April was working as my publicist. She's a good friend of my brother's. I told a story about her, what my dad did to her. She goes back to St. Louis when my brother Wink was alive. Used to hang out in Mississippi with them. And I appreciate some of the things that she have done. Don't want to get in a conversation with April. April will talk, burn your ear off. So I just want to let everybody know that these are some of the people that has been behind the scenes and don't get the credit that I get for helping me stay substantial here on YouTube. Now, I want to talk about another thing before I get into this BMF story. Yeah, BMF story. It's a great BMF story. But you're gonna have to wait. I froze my birthday cake and that shit still tastes good. You're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna tell a story, but I'm gonna take a piece of my birthday cake. Glass of milk. And we're going to get at it. Thank y'all for being so understanding. Barry Felton, what up with you, boy? Thank you for being a member, Barry. Listen here, man. A lot of y'all give me calls about what other people have said about me and what other people has talked about me and talk about some of the shit that I've said. Mark Wunda, he said that chapter 7, Evita Applebaum was fire. Appreciate it. And if you don't believe the ride down to Chattanooga, Mike Sessions, a.k.a. Mike Cox, who helped defer design that bad boy thing, also designed the cover of this book according to what I told him and how to do it. You understand? He was with me. He's still here today. One day I'll get Mike on the show. Mike will tell you the whole story. He's still here living the day amongst us. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. My nigga for life, what up with you? Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it. So now, people they call me about Reggie Wright. And it be people that's close to me that know me and know I don't give a shit. You understand? And I told my boy this story before, and I may have told y'all this story too about and stop me right now because I don't want people to keep on, talking about this. Did I ever tell y'all the story about the lion, the tiger, and the jackass? If I did, stop me right there, and then I'll go to something different. Have I told y'all the story before? The lion, tiger, and the jackass. Kevin Matthews, did you get my text? You see what I'm saying? Everybody's saying, yeah. Nikki said, Nikki be wild. I know I told him, Nikki. Nikki, everybody talking about no. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki the only one to be watching Big Gene. Nikki, you got your eye on me? You watching me, Nikki? I'm watching you too. I'm watching you too, Nikki. Young Gene 321, he said, yeah, I told the one about the snake and the Indian too, right? Well, anyway, check it out. It was this jackass running around talking about the grass was blue. And this tiger was like, the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with this idiot right here? Yo, the grass is green. And they going back and forth, and they going at each other. He said, yo, the grass is blue. And the tiger was like, yo, this motherfucker got to be out of his mind. Let's go to the majesty, the lion, and let him settle it. Ernest Moore. I didn't even see that, boy. God bless the day. My uncle name was Ernest. But Ernest is a member too. Yo, Ernest, I appreciate that, brother. Mac Young. Ernest Moore is up here, a damn member on the Big Gene show. That's big right there, man. A brother like that to come on my show and become a member. All y'all, good, but you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you, boy. Listen, so now we like this. They go over to, Libra Queen and Judith, Reese. They go over to the lion. And the tiger said, Your Majesty. This jackass is keep on spreading this rumor in the jungle that the grass is blue. And the lion looked at him and looked at the jackass. And he said, It is blue. And the lion said, What? Your Majesty. What? He said, I said it's blue. Now, you're going to be sanctioned for the next 3 days. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't hunt, you can't do nothing in the jungle. Hey, Miss T. He said, you can't do nothing in the jungle. So the lion is crazy and the jackass go off in the jungle. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. I told you, saying all kind of crazy shit. Oh my God, Miss Dickinson, no, you didn't. Miss Dickinson is a loyal supporter of the show, and she's from Chicago. He was fit. She just lost her grandson to violence in Chicago. That's crazy. Let me get to the story, Miss Dickinson. I'm going to deal with that. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. The tiger looks up at the lion. He said, Your Majesty, I know you know that the lion, he said, Your Majesty, I know you know that the grass is green. So why did you sanction me and tell me I can't eat, hunt, or do anything for the next 3 days? And the lion said to him, You're going to waste my time bringing to me what a jackass says, when you know already, when he came to you with that asinine bullshit, that he was a jackass? That's all I have to say. When you bring me something that's coming from somebody that you already know that can be a jackass, you get what your hand is called for. Let's leave it at that. Ms. Dickerson, for a child of 15 years old to lose his life to any kind of violence, gun violence, or just natural life, is terrible. And I wish I had words of wisdom and prayer that could help you at this time, just like Sharice losing her father. It's totally hard at this given time because everything is so spiritual and is going to be taken in, and people that have high intensities for emotions and vibrations in their body. They take stuff real hard at this point because of all the energy that's out here. I want to say to you, I feel for you. I hurt with you. And I pray that somehow, some way, God help you come through this for your grandbaby. Yo, can we just take 1 minute? Man, just 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, y'all. Let's just take 1 minute for Miss Dickerson, man, for Reese. And man, we're just going to say something short. Dear Heavenly Father, please, Lord, in our time of need that we come to you in your name, for the blood of Jesus, please help the family members, help everybody see that you still are the light, Lord, even in the darkness. Let them know, Lord, that it will be all right. This time shall pass. This too shall pass. In the Father's name, amen. I don't even know how I could get to this BMF story, man, after that, man. I wasn't expecting that. I truly wasn't expecting that. Everybody sending out their love. OG Patrice, Lefty, all my peoples out here are sending out love with you. Big Will, what up with you, boy? Everybody sending love out there to y'all, man. This is a show that we all come together through good times, through bad times. We still come together on this show, man. We don't care if we got 20 or 250 in here. We come together. Listen, all right, so the story I wanted to tell y'all, because I was watching the BMF documentary, and I don't know if they even know about this story. I told y'all the story about me and Wolf, but I never told y'all, and I don't think I told y'all about the fact that 50 Cent was supposed to be performing out there in Cancun. I used to do the security at Cancun at Daddy-O's. Cancun, Mexico. In case some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Let me put this back in here. Maybe so the mic. I see nobody complaining about the mic now. Put this back in here. It was in Cancun, Mexico. Mac Young, thank you, sir. So I was telling 50 about if he come out there, how good we're going to be, because I had a Puerto Rican guy out there that was going to give me, well, every time I come out there for $150 a day like that, I was holding his 9. I was holding his 9. And I used to have a house out there that I would rent, had 3 floors in there, and he'll give me a big bag of weed like this. I mean like this for $75. And I would have it in the house. And the girls who, I had girls on the first floor, second floor, and I had the penthouse. You wasn't allowed to come up on the penthouse unless whoo, them days there. Eric Lewis, what's up with you, boy? So now, she want to send that out to you, Ken Cypress. Yo, you hear this? Look at this idiot right here, y'all. I'm gonna leave him up there for 1 second, and then his second is up. We're gonna get him on out of here. You know what I'm saying? We get him on out of here. You see how idiots it are? I'm wasting my life. No, I don't smoke. Well, I don't smoke, but the girls who were in my entourage, they smoked, and boy, oh boy. Yeah, you're right. This is the age of Aquarius. What's coming from? So now, where was I at? So, had 3 floors. I'm just going to start it right there. I had 3 floors and everything like that. So the girls I should be set out. So the girls, I cooked dinner, and sometimes I cook lunch or whatever, like or breakfast. But I cooked most of the time. The girls on the second floor didn't know the girls on the first floor, but they all got acquainted because they were cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was only like 6 or 7 women in the house. It was, and one group was my friend and we was Clyde. Another group was my friends and we was cool. You understand? But none of those came up to the 3rd floor. It wasn't that kind of party, y'all. So now, 50 was supposed to come out there and perform. That's all I'm gonna say about that part of it. But BMF was out there. Black Mafia family. On my way to Cancun, I was sitting in first class. He may remember this or he may not. It was a seat right over from Kid Capri. This is the first year that Sony came out with the DVD, but the flip DVD that you could play DVDs on this little flip thing. Sony had came out with that. And I was sitting in there and I watched Kid Capri. It was mad funny. He pulled out his little Sony DVD thing, put his headphones on and stuff like that. And then he was playing the movies. We was sitting in first class. I looked at him and I said, wow, that's crazy. I said, yo, that's nice, man. That's a nice little toy you got right there. He was like, yeah, you know, a little something for these long rides, man. You need stuff like this, right? I said, yeah, you're right. So now, this young lady, she had to be in her probably late 20s, mid 30s. Beautiful. She's sitting next to me. And for some reason, I don't know why, I had pulled out my wallet and she saw my badge, right? She saw my badge and she said, are you on the job? And I said, well, you saw my badge. You know I'm on some kind of job, right? And she said, yeah. And then she noticed I had a brand on my wrist. I don't know if you can see it now because I'm old as hell and them brands didn't what you call. So I got a brand on my wrist right here. Hold on, let me see right there. You can't hardly see it right now, but it was a brand. Can you see it? It's gone. What time is it? Q time. What time? Q time. What time? Q time. So I had a brand on my wrist. And she said, oh, I know a couple of guys who work with me that got that same brand, but they got it on their arm. And I said, yeah. I said, what kind of work do you do? Are you on the job? She said, oh, I can't say. So I said, oh, I know what you do. And she was like, how you know what I do? I said, you said you know a couple of brothers on your job. You know what I'm saying? They got that brand on their arm. And you said you can't say what you do. Because anybody know that a federal agent cannot tell you that they're a federal agent unless they're investigating you. And you can't tell somebody that that's a federal agent over there. Because if you do, you could be sent to jail. You cannot give out an identity of a federal agent. I know I just schooled y'all on that one, so I'm going to take another bite. LaShawn Bennett. So now, I said, you work with the DEA. And she looked at me. And I said the person's name, they retired now. Agent Bell. She said, yeah. Agent Bullock. She like, oh. And then I said, and Vincent. And she was like, oh, shit. She said, you know them? I said, they're my brothers. They're my frat brothers. I know them very well. I already spoke about that black man. It's not a secret society, brother. It's a fraternal society of young black educated men who starts off and you have to be in college in order to be a part of it. You understand? That use Greek letters that were stolen from the Egyptians as also the Ethiopians. But that's another story for another day. So now, she said, oh, so we start talking. We got a little friendly chum and everything. And I was letting her know that if you see me in front of Daddy-O's, just come up there and I got you and your girlfriends, because they were out there to do what you call a bachelorette party. And they was having it at Ruth Chris. Everybody knows Ruth Chris was in the mall in Cancun. And they were giving it that Saturday. This might not seem interesting to y'all, but when you catch it, you're going to catch it. And if you don't, I apologize. Spiritual gangster. Why are you trying to ruin it for everybody? Damn. Not at that time, spiritual gangster. So now, it was Saturday, and she said that I could come through about 2 o'clock. They would all be at Ruth Chris, and I can meet her and her girlfriends now. I say, okay, cool. Because I don't have anything to do but that club stuff at night. All I have to do is be at in the front of Daddy-O's at night, where I'm talking about. I even told the story about Mikey F. And his family members got in touch with me and told me that the police officers in Philly had killed him. Mikey F. gave me $1,500 just to go into a party, to jump the line. Shit, I need that like a hog needs slop. Told you I wasn't turning down nothing but my collar. Come on, Mikey. He was getting it. Come on, Nikki, New York. She was out there with her girlfriends. Her girlfriend was getting married. They was doing a bachelorette party. Oh, you got me now? All right. So now I go over there, right? Hoping to go into Ruth Chris. But they wasn't allowing nobody in Ruth Chris at all. BMF had shut the place down. And if you wasn't BMF, you couldn't get in there. But of course, I can get in anything that BMF was getting because I knew Meech personally and I knew T2. I had rode on the tour buses with Meech and Puff, and I knew him very well as far as, yo, what up, Meech? How you doing? And he knew me because he knew I was with Puff. These 6 women and this agent, 2 of the women, and especially the girl, was crying. They was all dressed up, and she had some kind of veil on or something on her head, and they had this little flower bouquet or something like that. I don't know why, but they was there. They was going in there to party. They had everything set up, and that's what they were supposed to be at. And she was crying so hard because they would not let them in there and just get them a table. BMF had flown in their own Cristal. They had cases of Cristal flown in to Cancun. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Do anybody know what I'm talking about? How you know BMF spoiled females, LaShawn? Huh? Uh-oh. Was anybody a part of BMF crew or knew about this situation in Cancun? I don't know if y'all know about that, but I'm just telling you, this is what happened. They flew in cases of champagne. On the outside, this agent, this been years ago though, this agent had vowed she had swore on everything that she was going to get to the bottom of who BMF was, because she said it wasn't no record label. She peeped game right there. This ain't no record label. This ain't just no record label. I'm going to find out everything about them. She went in there, she talked to the manager, she talked to whoever, this, that, and the third. Yo, they put the battery in her back. Do you hear me? They put the battery in her back. And what happened? And what happened? She helped find out whatever she needed to find out from New York to Atlanta about BMF and gave it to investigators. What is one of the rules? Hell have no fury. Can somebody finish that for me? Because I don't think I need to finish that for me. Because I want the fellas to understand this. Hell have no fury. Then what? Jimmy Parson, like a woman scorned. Like a woman scorned. Kimmy Girl, like a woman scorned. Like a woman scorned. Nikki, Libra Queen. Some of y'all guys understand. You know what I'm talking about from your baby mamas and the bullshit you might go through them. Or your exes that catch up with you with something else. K. Jose, you feel me, brother? Like a woman scorned. Now, they may have been under an investigation because some of the shit they used to do. But that woman, that DEA agent, because she talked to some of my frat brothers and them about it. And I was told that she was adamant about getting to the bottom of who BMF really was. Drew Dawn, I don't know what's wrong with your mic, man, but when I play it back, it's perfect. So I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if you got an Android or whatever. And no, no disrespect to the people with the Androids out there. No Face 31314 out there in St. Louis. What up with your boy? So now, y'all have to understand this, man. I tell guys this all the time. is that, especially when you got kids with women, a lot of guys be worrying about who the woman's sleeping with once they are not dealing with her no more. And what I'm saying is you have a right to be concerned if you got kids with them, whether it's boys or girls, because you got all kind of weirdo guys out here. But once you do your research and your history on the guy, because I would do it myself if I was ever faced with a situation like that. Once you have a sit down and a talk with the brother, you understand? And you know it's beneficial for your child psychic and your girl, then you good. Because I want to have a conversation with dude. And it ain't going to be no rah-rah type of conversation, man. Listen to me, man. You know, brother, I'm going to do my part because my interest is in my daughter being right. But then I know if she not right, then my daughter can't be right. Y'all relationship is y'all relationship. I don't want y'all relationship to hamper the growth and the development of my daughter. That's why I'm having this conversation with you, brother. And that conversation would be man to man. I know shit ain't right, shit ain't doing like this, that, and other, because I'm going to make sure she gets her payments on time. I'm going to make sure when I'm supposed to pick up my daughter, I'm going to pick up my daughter. I'm going to do everything to make her happy. And if you're dealing with her, brother, I hope you do the same. Point blank. Because when she happy, everybody happy. I'm happy not to be with that motherfucker right now. No, I'm just joking, ladies. I'm just joking. But that is real talk, fellas. I want y'all to know that, man. I was looking on YouTube the other day, not YouTube, on Instagram, I guess, and this dude was putting this guy out the car for not taking care of his kids because she had a new man and he posted pictures with him, everything like that. And dude was 100%. Nigga, you ain't taking care of your kids because girl is with a new dude? Are you mad because you ain't find nobody yet? What's the situation? Because your kids ain't got nothing to do with that. By you not doing your part, they suffering, nigga. She looking at your kids talking about, I don't know why I had some kids by that nigga. You bring your little head ass over here. Thanks, Miss Dickinson. Thanks, Eric Lewis. What we got to do, brother, is like this. All the brothers listening to me, man, we have to step up our game, man. And if you haven't stepped up your game, this is an opportunity right now to step up your game and learn something different. If you got a relationship with a woman and you got kids and y'all not in the same household, then ask her to take her out to dinner and no sexual shit about it and stuff like that. Because what happens is you got to understand this. Brother, one day those children are going to be adults. And you want to be able to look them eye to eye and know that you've done everything in your possible And you did everything that was possible to make their life better and good with their mother. Those kids will grow up and they will respect you and they will honor you. And they not just gonna love you because you was their father. They gonna love you because you was their daddy. It's a big difference. Y'all heard what Lynn Chocolate said? Lynn Chocolate, if you like this one, I'm not just praising the other one. I'm going in like Flynn. King Cypress, salute to you, brother. And I wasn't speaking of all men are like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the brothers that are. You know, King Cypress, you got to understand, if a brick hits you, say ouch. I wasn't speaking of brothers like you who kids, you know, love and honor and support them. No, not at all, sir. And if you thought I was, I want to apologize and truly humble myself. You know, maybe I was vague with it. How you like it, team? Jasmine, I'm gonna do the audio. I'm gonna do the audio in the next month or two. I'm going to Detroit and I'm gonna chill out with my man for a couple of weeks to do that audio. Salute, team. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Never know who was watching you, right? Hello, Miss D. Cooking with Miss D. Miss D, I want to cook with you. You talking about cooking with me. Your name is Cooking with Miss D. I haven't cooked with you, Miss D. Miss D be probably talking about, you don't do that. You don't supposed to do that. Yo, King Cypress, I'm gonna find this picture of Doo-Wop. I got a picture of Doo-Wop Quarter and D Ferg. I'm gonna try to find it before my next show. Thanks, Jasmine. Appreciate it. Oh, I didn't know that. You hear that? Look what Reese said, that all three members of Salt and Pepper got their Walk of Fame star today. Pep was my girl. All you got to do is go to my Cash App, Big Gene 52. Put your name, your address, and drop $50 for shipping and handling, and I'll send you a book. I played at 4th Street Park one time, Lefty. That was with Jeff and them. They had gave something up there with Heavy D and them. That was back in the day. Your homeboy was married to Spinderella, OG Patrice? You read my book about Spinderella, right? Official Queen of Beauty, you sent what to my IG? If you send your address and everything like that, I'll still get it, but you still got to cash out me. You can't send money to the IG if that's what you're talking about for the book. No, I don't have any Larry Davis story. I knew of Larry Davis. We was at I think was it we heard about it. What I know about Larry Davis, what I heard on the news and shit. And the truth that some of the officers were saying about him. That all that shit was true. He was really working for the police officers, selling drugs, and he decided not to give them their money back and everything like that, and they did what they did. Yeah, she should have made that bet, man. I know exactly where you grew up at, over there where that little girl got shot. LaRon B, good evening to you. Pat Moore. Wolf and Riz is in the next one. Wolf more sort of Riz. Riz was always played the background. Riz was that quiet, pretty boy, gangster ass nigga that didn't say much of nothing unless he was with you on a one-on-one tip. Like when me and Riz was together, we used to always rap and talk. You know what I'm saying? But Riz was like real reserved and quiet if you knew him. That's how he acted with me. Yeah, I think Pep's birthday is November the 9th or somewhere like that. Some of y'all thought I wasn't coming back today. Let me get up out of it. Brittany Marie, why are you worrying about Jinx, Brittany? With her badass. She getting to the point where if I won't caress her like that, hit her like that, that little will put her claws in me. She'll tap me a couple of times, and I act like I don't give her no attention, Brittany. She'll hit me with the claws with that shit. I scream her ass, yo. That shit be hurting. I gotta get her ass declawed. Brittany, your last name is Jinx? Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Barry Felton. What up, Barry? Shit, if you grew up in Foster, Barry, you know we used to be over there in the Kingdom crazy. How old are you, Barry? About how old? You know what I'm saying? Don't try to put your name back with the young girls and shit like that. Yo, I'm only 36, man. Nigga be like 52 years old. We try to catch the youngins on here. Hey, Deacon's daughter, what up, mama? Deacon's daughter, remind me what I'm supposed to be talking about you about. Because I'm supposed to be talking about you. I know that. Can you remind me so I can talk about your ass? B-Dog, what up with you out there in Georgia? Oh, yeah, it is your birthday coming up, right, Deacon's daughter? But that ain't what I'm supposed to be talking about your ass about. Don't try to be, yo, she said some old shit. Oh, I wish I could remember right now. Come on, Deacon's daughter, tell me. Let's all have a joke. Man, you came in here left. We already spoke about that. So you came in here kind of late, man. Do we really care? Know where you getting your information from, man. Everybody gonna say whatever they want to say, man. That don't make you or break you. You have to understand that, brother. That I'm not letting nigga put me in his video. Don't give a shit. Check this out, man. And hold on, let me put Maine in here. Man, what you say? Man, peep game. We know you don't like talking about Gene Deal, but Gene Deal had a lot to say. So what do you have to say about Gene Deal when he says this? Now, man, the type of dude that I am, put some light on this shit. If you know I don't like talking about a nigga, if you don't know I don't like hearing a nigga name, you're not going to ask me nothing about him because I'm going to break ugly on your ass. You feel me, man? You know why? Because we don't get down like that, man. We understand that we going to keep it a buck among men. If you know I don't like something, you're not going to ask me about it. All that is for YouTube. They set that up. Well, we know you. They knew what they was going to talk about it before they even turned on the cameras. Because if you really didn't like talking about Gene Deal, you wouldn't let nobody ask you no questions about Gene Deal. And if they ask you questions about Gene Deal, you're going to nip that shit in the bud right there. My man, leave that man alone. That man ain't got nothing to do with me nor you. I could care less about that big motherfucker. You ain't gonna have nothing to say. Peep game, bro. It's for the views. It's for conversation. Big dog, you waiting on this? Big dog, you waiting on this? Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do the next October, November, December, January, February, March, April. I'm gonna put it out in April. Do 6 months. I'm trying to put it out on my daughter's birthday, April 4th. Hi, Tito. I hear you, brother. Yo, who's Delway Riches? Don underscore Q. K. Don underscore K. Shout out Delway Richardson. Who's Delway Richardson? Why should we shout him out? I'm not going to shout out Delway Richardson because you tell me Don underscore K. Because if I shout out Delway Richardson, I would have to know a reason why to shout out Delway Richardson. So I'm not even going to mention Delway Richardson's name, bro. That don't make no sense to me. Why am I saying Delway Richardson? Because Don underscore K say Delway Richardson? Who is Delway Richardson? Let me know so I can shout his name out so everybody can hear it. Q Rock City out there in Cali. What up, boy? Miss Matthew, that's Jill Scott's birthday too? Yeah, that's my baby girl. Nene. Damn Aries, oh my God. She'll fight in a minute. When you start telling your kids those stories when they was kids, I came to the park. It was back in Franklin Plaza. Kids was around. So at an early age, I took my daughters and them, and they was learning Taekwondo. And my little daughter, and both of my daughters, but the oldest one, she nice with it, but they had to fight against the boys because they was too rough for the girls, right? So the teacher would have them fight with the boys. They had the headgear and the whole 9 yards. But he said, "Yo, they can handle it, Gene." So then I see the kids in the park, and they like gathering real. You know how kids are, they gathering crazy. So I run over there and stuff like see what's going on because I know my daughter's been back in there. And so then Nene was fighting. So she stopped when she saw me, and she started walking towards me. I said, "Nene, what happened?" She was like, "Daddy, that boy wouldn't apologize. So his sister wouldn't make him apologize. So I had to get my stump on." You had to do what, Nene? I had to get my stump on, Daddy. She beat the girl and her brother. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Oh my God, these kids. Now you can't do that. Motherfucker got an AKA or something in the corner. He just didn't know it was a hit out for himself, though. Yeah, I already got the title for the second book. I'm on the end of the 4th chapter. I'm trying to do like 18 more chapters in this book also. Bushead said he need the audio. Barry Felton, what up with you, boy? Barry's a member. What I think about the Hebrew Israelites teaching on the streets, everybody has the right to teach everything or anything that they want. But the thing about it is when they go out there and they teaching, you don't see the Jews out there trying to stop them from teaching. Bro, I'm going to say this and I want y'all to understand this. Is that Kanye and Kyrie, they come out and they say something and they call it anti-Semitic. Now, this is where it comes in at, brothers and sisters. They're going to show you how they take people that have strong dispositions about life. And we're going to shut them up and make them say they're sorry. Even when they don't have nothing to be sorry for. That gives them power. It don't give them power when somebody says something good. It gives them power when somebody says something bad and they make them change it in front of the world. Hate them or love them. Okay, shout out to Delray. Now, Reese be knowing. Reese, how you be knowing Reese, how you be knowing everything, Reese? Reese be on the internet. Shout out to Delray Richardson. I know who Delray Richardson was. April Aggie out here in Mississippi. Renee Herman, you just got in here. Talking about you a native New Yorker. Maddie Williams, we already on Amazon. Maddie, where you been? Maddie, you just came home from jail. Maddie, this book been out on Amazon since the 8th. And it's doing big numbers. You just came home, Maddie. Let's everybody wish Maddie a welcome home. Because she asked me how long my book been out. When will it be on Amazon? Hi, Maddie. Yo, I'm just joking. She ain't just come home yet. She been home for about a month. Maddie, I'm just joking. I'm sorry, Maddie. Don't be mad at me. Oh, that's what it was. Hold up. Yo, here, look at this, y'all. She just finally came out with it because she prayed on it and she didn't want to, she's a deacon's daughter. She had to tell the truth. She had to tell the truth. She was the deacon's daughter. She couldn't keep up there and just continue to lie as if she didn't know. She was telling me how bad she felt for Kanye. Excuse me. And that if Kanye ran for president, she was going to vote for him. Now, we all know that Kanye is 1460. We know what 1460 is. We know if you're 730, you're crazy. And because Kanye West is a Gemini, he's 1460. He double crazy. All right. So now, me and Deacon's daughter was having this conversation, how that she would think Kanye West would make a great president. Yo, I almost choked to death on the phone. Because how in the hell you being I ain't gonna tell her business, but anyway, how in the hell you is in sound mind, you gonna say Kanye West is gonna be a great president? You an educated black woman in seminary school, finna go get your master's, and you think this brother, you would trust this brother with the button to push that could blow up the world. Yo, Barry, I was just playing with you, bro. Maddie ain't just come up. Jim B say, hi, Maddie. So Deacon's daughter. That's where we at, man. Oh yeah, Kyrie will get everybody like reparations. He know his history. Yo, my man. That's what it is. Kanye said, out of all the blacks that died over here in this country, millions. See, what y'all don't understand is this. And I'm finna tell y'all something real deep. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Because none of y'all ever thought about this. None of y'all ever, and be honest with me. Be honest, y'all. I want y'all to be honest and just tell the truth. In medicine, eye surgery, brain surgery, heart surgery, fixing limbs, extracting vital organs from people. Who the hell you thought they tested and they did those surgeries on to get good at it? So when they administered it to other people, who you thought was the guinea pigs? Think about it for a minute. It was the indigenous and the slave, the people that were slaves. They were the ones. This country owes us a lot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get it on Amazon. Make it a Christmas present. A gift to the guys in the prison population. A gift to guys at college. A gift to a neighbor. A great read, if I had to say so to myself. Thanks for Dr. DaCosta. Thanks for Nancy. Thanks for LJ. Thanks for Mun. Thanks for my moderators and everybody who has been holding Gene Deal down to make this happen. Appreciate y'all. Peace. And I'll see you another day.